Hey y'all, it's a great day here at the Retail and Travel Agency. May I help, may I help, may I help you? Okay, so I'm finally gonna try these noodles. The Christmas event Buldak Samyang hot chicken noodles. So as I said before, when I tried to research what exactly they were online, I found something saying they were supposed to be like spaghetti, but the package that it was showing online was different than what this one looks like. So I'm not sure if maybe there's two different Christmas noodles or what. But we're going to see if these taste like spaghetti or not. If not, there's a second pack of Christmas noodles. But these, you have to boil the noodles 5 minutes. Pour that water out. And then put your sauce in. And stir fry for, hey 50, and stir fry for 30 seconds. And then you add your flake pack. So we're going to try these, put some water in here. Hey, Lady AK. No, it's not sweet. They're hot. They're still hot. It says chicken, soy sauce, sugar, chili pepper, red pepper oil, yeast powder, garlic, potato starch, chili, black pepper, paprika, and curry powder. So I really don't think these are the are spaghetti, because it don't say nothing about tomato. So I think there's actually just two different packages. Hey, Miss KK, there's two different packages of Christmas noodles. I've been sitting in Pam's chat, watching her. Well, not really watching her, she got the screen blacked out, but listening to her. She's talking to Nell on the phone, and we just been in there giggling. But I'm hungry, so I was like, okay, let me go ahead and eat my noodles. Or at least get these cooked to see if I'm going to eat them, because I don't know if I'm going to like them or not, because I really don't know what this flavor is. Other than Christmas event, Buldak hot chicken. So Buldak is like a barbecue sauce. It's like a barbecue. And this is seaweed and sesame seeds. I'm not going to use this one because I don't like seaweed, y'all. And I really don't like toasted sesame seeds either, so I'm not going to use that. Hey, Karen. So we're just going to use the hot sauce, Buldak sauce. It's got a lot of seasonings, and I can tell you that because I can feel the seasonings. It's some chunky sauce, y'all. If I don't care for these, I'm going to do another video because I have some other noodles to try too. So if I don't like them, we're going to come back and try the other ones. Just waiting on this water to get hot. Okay, put these in there. Normally I cook my noodles first, but because these, you got to actually cook the sauce into the noodles. It's kind of like the stew ones. If y'all have ever had the stew Samyang noodles, those are really good. But you cook like while you're actually with the stew, while you're boiling the noodles, you put the sauce in there with that, and it's all boiled together. This is actually going to be stir fried. So we're going to boil these noodles and then pour the water out, and then pour the sauce in and stir fry. Maybe I'll also turn this into the nation May thing and try and eat with the other hand. Okay. I don't know what I did to my hand, y'all, but right in here, it really feels like there's something broken. They told me it was just like strained tendons or something, but it seriously feels like there's something broken in my hand. And I can't really use that phone. It hurts. It like causes a shooting pain down here when I use my phone. She ended the video. Yep, she ended the video. These are some thick noodles. I can say that much. These are thick like spaghetti. Y'all see how thick those noodles are? My back is killing me, y'all. That's why I haven't really been on. It's kind of in spasm. Last night it was so inflamed. I woke up, I had to go to the restroom, but it was so inflamed. It was pinching on something, and it literally had me trembling, like I was just trembling. I couldn't stop. And it was because it was pressing on the nerve. Hey, Miss Smile. Hey, Bot Hurt. I haven't had that since when I was in labor with Shaylin. When I was in labor with Shaylin, she pressed on that nerve. Wherever that nerve is in my back, she was pressing on it while I was in labor. And I just started going, like I was just trembling and shaking, and my mouth was shaking, everything was shaking. And Mom was like, "Why are you doing that? Stop." And the doctor told her, she's like, she can't control it. She's like, the baby is on the nerve. Mom was like, "Stop doing that." Like, I'm not doing it. But that's what happened last night. Like, I woke up and I was just like, "Thank you, Karen." She's good. She's actually here today because her clothes didn't dry. She washed clothes last night and then went to sleep and didn't, make sure they dried. And I took Shaylin to school this morning. When I came back, she was still in there. She hadn't combed her hair. She hadn't done anything. So I was like, "So you just not going to go to school?" She's like, "Well, it's still not dry." So she's actually here. But her hand is doing really well. She's got to start wearing this silicone patch on it now. So it doesn't scar bad. All right, let me pour this water out, y'all. You pour out all of it or leave a little bit? Okay, you leave 8 spoons worth. All right. We're going to say that's about 8 spoons worth. Dang. All right, so let's turn this back on and stir fry the sauce. Into the noodles. Kind of smells like barbecue sauce, y'all. Kind of smells like barbecue. So if y'all have not seen Frank G TV's boiled egg challenge yet, y'all need to go see it. Because Frank G won the boiled egg challenge. He beat every single one of us who have done it so far. He even beat Hattie Mae, whose video it was. Because Frank G ate the shells and all, y'all. He ate the shell and all. He won. It's over. He won. You hear me? That man ate 3 boiled eggs in the shell in under 3 minutes. He won. He ate it all, Karen. He ate it all. He won. When he brought the eggs out and he was showing it to the camera, I was like, are those still in the shell? Oh, he hadn't peeled it yet. And then he started setting up his timer, and I was like, well, maybe he already did peel it. When he put that first egg in his mouth and I heard that crunch, I was like, he did not peel it. Frank G ate 3 eggs, shell, and all. He won that. That is all you, Frank. You won that. Hey, tropical fish. All right. Looks like it's stir fried enough now. Hold on, y'all. Let me adjust. All right. Hey, I am. So here they are, y'all. After they've been stir fried. They do smell kind of barbecue to me. They definitely don't smell like spaghetti. Oh, let me say Grace. What is that flavor? It's hot. It is hot, y'all. It doesn't taste like the regular 2-time spicy. It's a different flavor. It's kind of sweet. Hey, DC. It's sweet. It doesn't have the teriyaki flavor that the 2 times spicy has. It's different. It's hot. It is hot. But it's Hey, Carol. I don't know. Maybe this is barbecue. It might be a barbecue. Like a sweet, spicy barbecue. It's good, though. It's not bad. No, you gotta wipe that sauce off your lips. Yeah, these are good. It's like sweet and spicy. Sorry, y'all have to keep moving because it hurts. I don't know what to say that it tastes like. The smell is very barbecue. And then the first thing that hits you is the sweetness, it's the sugar. And then the heat comes after. Heat comes after and then it grows. It's a building heat.
You see, right before you came in, I was telling everybody about Frank G doing the eggs today. I told him he won. Even though we did the 2 times spicy, he won. He won that. What you don't want is 2 times spicy in your eye. This is about equal to the 2 times spicy. It's about the same as this one. It's about the same as that. It's hot. Hey, baby girl. It's hot. But the sugar, you know, it tastes good. When you hit the back of your throat. It's a lot of oil in that sauce pack. That's why they say you're stir frying it. Because this is the hot pepper oil that they put in there. The oil dyed my fingers. Here we go. All gone. Oh yeah, Carol. Definitely. It will definitely open your sinuses up. Right now, my lips are burning and my gums are burning. And that's not something I usually ever get. I've never had my gums burn from the noodles, from the 2 times spicy sauce. But my gums are actually burning right now. Yeah, that was a first. I've never had my gums to be burning. Hey, Angie. Yeah, that's a new one. And it's just coming back. It's just coming back. No, because since I had to sit here and cook them on camera, it didn't make any sense to take it and go get a plate. And for what? I'm right here. Because I cooked it on my new wave. I wasn't going to worry about no bowl or plate right now. That's just extra stuff to wash. My gums are burning, y'all. My teeth are hot. The inside of my lips is hot. And my gums are burning. And these are a new level. These are a new level. These are different. You want me to mail these to you, DC? Yes, it is. It's very, very good. You just have to make sure you have a, it has to be a pan that has the conduction bottom to it. The special bottom. But it works. It works great. Yeah. Very even. It works great. I cooked a lot of stuff using this. Hell no. I have fried using this. Yeah. Yeah, it works well. Excuse me. It does. It works very well. And then, it cools off immediately. It cools off immediately, so you don't have to worry about, having this hot thing that you can't move out the way. It might be a little warm, but it's not hot. And it only heats up where the pot is sitting. So like the pot was in the middle, right? So this is warm. This is ice cold. This outside section, this is ice cold. This didn't get hot at all. Only thing that gets hot is where your pot is sitting. So I like that. I do. But I have used this for a lot of videos. Did I order the new wave? Did I order this or did I get it in the store? No, I got it at JCPenney's. I bought it at JCPenney's. Yep. I have Instant Pot. I have I have 2 Instant Pots. I have this new wave here. Then I have 2 different new wave air fryers. I have the little square one, the new one, and then I have the original big round one, air fryer. I got crock pots. I got ninjas. I got all kinds. I have, you name a gadget, I probably have it. I love my gadgets. Especially after I got hurt. And still had to be able to feed my kids and couldn't move. When I had my first knee surgery, I was pretty much stuck on my bed. Not on my bed, on my couch. I was on a couch. But I would just have Rayon bring me the different gadgets, and I cooked breakfast, lunch, and dinner for them sitting on the couch. She just brought the gadgets to me. It was instantly gone. You know, I have not made a pot roast in my pressure cooker yet. That's one thing I have not made, but I haven't made a roast. I really don't think I've made a roast since we moved from Texas. I haven't made a roast in a really long time. I haven't made a roast in a really, really long time. I do beef tips, you know, the cut up roast meat. But to cook a whole roast, I haven't. Mm-mm. My lips are still burning. My gums aren't burning anymore, but my lips are still burning. A 3-pound roast. When we were in Texas, right after I had Shaylin, like the day after I had Shaylin, in fact, the day I got home, my papa had decided that he was going to come to Texas to, you know, drive me around since I just had a baby and I couldn't drive and stuff. So he decided to come to Texas, you know, to get us back and forth to the doctor and stuff like that we needed for a week or so after I had Shaylin. And my aunt called me that night because he was coming the next day. And my aunt called me that night to warn me that my papa's girlfriend had decided that she was going to come too. And okay. That she was coming too, and that she had informed her that she had went shopping and bought all this stuff because she was going to do all the cooking while she was there. Now, here's the thing. My papa's girlfriend is the sweetest woman in the world. Sweetest woman in the world. She's very caring. She's very giving. All that. But what she's not is a cook. She can't cook. And she'll tell you she can't cook. So why she decided that she was going to do all the cooking when she came, I guess that was supposed to ease my burden. So my aunt called me to let me know, to warn me. And when she did that, I got up out of my bed, Shaylin on my shoulder, went to my kitchen. I took a brisket out of the freezer. I put some greens on the stove. I put the brisket in the crock pot with a can of beer and some seasonings and turn that on, and I let that cook all night. And by the time they arrived, the brisket was almost done. All you smell was brisket in the house. I was like, oh no, What we not gonna do is have me eating a bunch of instant stuff and give me high blood pressure, and I just had a baby. because the stuff that she bought, like she bought like 3 or 4 rotisserie chickens from Sam's, which is fine. It's just chicken. But she bought instant soup mix, instant potatoes, instant, what else was it? Instant soup mix, instant potatoes. She buys the gravy powder, and is that it? Oh, and canned chicken noodle soup. Hey, Sid. And what I was not going to be doing immediately after having a baby was eating all that salt. Ma'am, absolutely not. I don't eat stuff out of the can. I don't eat stuff out of the box. I don't eat stuff out of the package. You know, other than if I eat some noodles, which I don't eat these often. And most of the time when I do, if I get noodles, I don't use the package they come with, unless it's like the genuine, you know, these authentic ones that come from Asia. But like if I buy the Marussian, I use the noodles. I don't use the seasoning packet. I put my own seasonings on them. I don't do salt like that. Not gonna happen. Yeah, what she was not gonna do was give me high blood pressure. But then she was mad. She was very upset when she got there because I had the food cooked. And Papa was like, ooh, that brisket smelling good. I need me some of that brisket. She was not happy about him on brisket. She was up there giving him chicken and making instant potatoes and stuff. He's like, go ahead and give me some of that brisket too. She wasn't happy about that. But I'm sorry, you can feed Papa. Go right ahead. You can feed Papa all his meals if you want to. But what you're not gonna do is feed it to me. It's just not happening, especially right after having a baby. Hey, Connie. Yes, says she'd known me for a while and she knew that I cooked, but I guess she just figured I wasn't supposed to know what she was doing. Like she wasn't supposed to be coming. My papa was coming by himself, and then she decided she was coming, but she made the mistake of telling my aunt, I'm gonna do all the cooking. I went to Sam's and I bought blah 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 blah, and I'm gonna do all the cooking when I get there. Like, she's not gonna cook. I'm not gonna let her cook or anything. I'm gonna do it. And my aunt, knowing me, called me to say, I just want to let you know that this. And I was like, she cooking who for what? Oh, okay. Let me get up. Because what we not going to do. Hey, Kamika, is salt me up. Carol, I didn't even realize how much salt was in cans and boxes until I was pregnant with Rayon, my first pregnancy. And my first pregnancy, my doctor told me, you know, he was like, okay, it was like my very first appointment with him. He was like, okay, here's my rules. I'm your doctor. Here's my rules. He's like, I don't want you to eat nothing out of a can, a box, or a package. And I was like, okay. He was like, and I mean vegetables, anything, nothing out of a can, a box, or a package. Get your vegetables either fresh or frozen. Get everything either fresh or frozen. He's like, nothing out of a can, a box, or a package. No, it doesn't include frozen food. Well, it doesn't include frozen fresh food. If it's packaged food, if it's like pre-made food, yeah, that's included. That's still got all the preservatives and stuff in it. But no, just like flash frozen vegetables, there's no salt in that. They don't. There's no preservatives added to that. But if it's like pre-made food that's frozen, that's still full of salt. But after he told me that, and then he told me anything in a bottle either, because I was drinking at that time. I was drinking those Lipton citrus green teas, because I thought this good, and I figured it was pretty good for you. You know, it's green tea. There's no caffeine. I figured that was pretty good. That Lipton green tea is full of salt. There's like 300 and something milligrams of salt in that green tea. Full of salt. Why is there salt in tea? Like, I had no idea. I had no idea. But that's why I make my own tea. That's why I make my own almost everything. Because it's crazy. You would never, who would think my drink was full of salt? Like, who would think that? Like, who? That's the last thing I'm looking for in a drink. I get a drink, I'm looking to see what the sugar is, because I can't have a lot of sugar. I'm not thinking to look at the salt. The salt? It's crazy to me. Crazy. Mika, this is what I tried. Here, I'll show you this bag. It was a Christmas event package of noodles. They're basically like the 2-time spicy noodles, but it's different flavors, like a kind of a spicy barbecue flavor. And they were good. Yes, baby girl. That green tea, bottled, already made green tea, is full of salt. Full of salt. But yeah, he was the one who pointed that out to me. Even those canned vegetables that say no salt added, those are still full of salt, y'all. Look at the can. It says no salt, no extra salts added. Those are full of salt. Turn that can around. Yeah, this has a lot of salt. Ramen noodles are full of salt. Ramen noodles are full of salt. But that's why nobody should be eating ramen noodles every day. Or even every week. Unless you have a salt deficiency. Now, if that's something that's lacking in your body, that's a different story. But if your electrolyte levels are normal and you don't need salt, Pour some water in the bottom of that pan. No, you can't be eating ramen all day. No. That's a bad idea. The Lipton green tea in the bottle, in the can, is full of salt. It's very high in sodium content. The already made in the bottle or the can, it's full of salt. I found that out when I was pregnant with Rayon, my first pregnancy. because I was drinking that. It was good, and I was like, green tea, that's healthy, that's good. I can have green tea. Because the place that I was working at, that was the only thing that they had in the machines that wasn't carbonated. Because y'all know I don't drink carbonation. Here, can you rinse this out?
Wow, did you know that the ramens are Korean drinks?
Mm-mm. It's still a little pepper in the back of my throat. Yep, that's what you think. No salt is no salt. No salt is not no salt. They lie. They lie, they lie. Because those cans of vegetables tell you no added salt. No added salt. Hey, Mark. But they're full of salt. Do you want veggies with no salt in them? Don't get them at the can. Get them out the freezer or get them fresh. That's what I do, Carol. If I buy the my lip is warm, DC, but it's not burning anymore. But there's still a piece of pepper in the back of my throat. There is a piece of pepper in the back of my throat. I can feel it. But yeah, those anything in a can, salt is a preservative. Salt is a preservative. That's what preserves food. That's what makes it last for a long time. Salt. So if they put it in a can, yeah, when I buy like the regular Maruchan noodles, because those are my favorite. If I buy the Maruchan noodles, I do my own seasonings in them. And I'll use, which this has salt in it. This does contain salt, but a tiny bit of this goes a long way. Like you can use a splash of this and you don't need any salt. Kamika, the only canned food I have is evaporated milk and cream of soup, cream of chicken, cream of celery, cream of mushroom. That's the only canned goods I have. That's the only canned goods I have. I don't buy anything in a can. Only thing I get in the box is pasta. I don't like Mrs. Dash, Mark. It's too sweet. Mrs. Dash has a sweet flavor. I don't want the sweetness. I'd rather just use lemon pepper. Because lemon pepper is a salt replacement, y'all. Lemon, your tongue thinks that lemon is salty. Like that, it's a trick to your tongue. So if you just put lemon pepper in your food, you'll use a whole lot less salt. You can get what at the 99-cent store? Mrs. Dash? You mean the 99-cent only store? I miss the 99-cent only store. I used to love the 99-cent only store when I lived in Houston. That was my favorite freaking store. That store is amazing. I wish we would get them here in Oklahoma. They had everything. You could buy everything from produce to oil for your car. That's why it seems so salty to you. But the thing is, when you get the lemon pepper wings at a restaurant, they salt them and they put the lemon pepper on them. So they're putting salt and lemon pepper. They really don't need the salt. Oh, the Maggie? Really? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Because with that lemon pepper, you don't need the salt. Like if they just, cook the wings and then just shook them in the lemon pepper, it's already going to be salty. But they put salt and a whole bunch of lemon pepper. So then it does seem really salty to you. That's why you got to have a ranch. That's why you got to have a ranch to dim down some of that saltiness. But yeah, it really doesn't need the salt once you put the lemon pepper on it. But they soak their chicken wings are soaked in salt water. So the chicken is already salty because it's been soaking in salt water. And then they fry them. And then they shake them up in the seasoning. Hey, Keisha. I ate these, Keisha. Christmas event noodles. These are like 2 times spicy, but it's like a barbecue-y taste. Hey, Heather. It had like a barbecue flavor to it. It's Buldak. And they were stir fry. You had to pour the water out and then pour the sauce in there and stir fry it in the sauce. They were good. They were hot. They were hot. And actually, I had a reaction that I've never had before. My gums were actually burning. I never had that before. That was a new one. That was a new one on me. But it was good. They were good. But literally, the inside of my lips and my gums were burning. It was hot. But now I still want to find the other Christmas ones, y'all, because the other ones are supposed to be spaghetti. Because these were not spaghetti. These were not spaghetti. These were barbecue. So now I want to find the spaghetti ones. Tears your mouth up. Is it the 99-cent only store? I got them from the Asian market here, Keisha. Is it the 99-cent only store? Is that the one you're talking about, Kamika? That was my favorite. That was my favorite store in Houston. They had ice cream. They had everything. And when they first opened the store, that was the best thing. When they first opened the store, if you're one of those people that's willing to camp outside of a store, when they first opened those 99-cent only stores, they have like flat screen TVs and all kinds of stuff in there. They only have like so many. They'll have like 5 flat screen TVs. And the first 5 people to walk in that store get those TVs for 99 cents. But yeah, they're like, I love that store. Like I used to love that store. I used to buy my I used to drink the is it Nestle? Yeah, Nestle flavored water. I would buy my flavored water from there because I got a 4-pack. I think it wasn't a 6, it was a 4-pack. I got a 4-pack of flavored water for 99 cents from that store. What else was it? I know I got my waters from there. They have air fryers in the 99-cent only store. Wow. What else did I get? I got my water. I was in there every week, but there were certain things that I always got from there. Hey now. These pains are killing me out. I can't remember what else it was I used to get. Yeah, I know. Shoot, I can't think of her channel name right now. Misty Dawn, Native. I can't think of her channel name. Native something, but she does 99-cent only hauls all the time, and she has been showing different things that aren't just 99 cents anymore. But back then, it was everything was 99 cents. It was 99 cents, everything. But back when they first opened, it was all 99 cents. But even still, it's still really good discounted prices that she's still showing. I wish I could remember what else it was I used to get. It was definitely my waters. Oh, I got my the aerosol can spray window cleaner. I love that window cleaner that's in the spray can. It works so much better than like Windex. And then the window refill stuff for my car, the big old gallon jug or whatever it is of the window stuff for your car. I would get that at 99 cents only. And then I would always I used to love to for people's Christmas presents or birthday presents and stuff, I like to make baskets. And so I could go in there and for my grandfather, one year, my grandfather used to love to barbecue. So I got him a big, wicker basket. And then there was a towel, a barbecue mitt, the fork, the spatula, the scrubber, lighter fluid, matches. It was just everything you could think of that he would need for his barbecue pit. I got it all at the 99-cent only store, and I made a big old huge basket. Bye, baby girl. Your husband likes kind of the spray can. I love that stuff. It works so much better. It works so much better. Um, oh, and in those old movies, they used to have DVD movies for 99¢. I used to buy my grandfather all those westerns because he loved country westerns. I'd buy him all those western movies out of there for 99¢. Yeah, yeah, it's probably the gist of what I used to get. But I'm not sure. All we have here is Dollar Tree. That's all we have here. It's just Dollar Tree. All right, y'all. But I hit my hour. I'm gonna get off of here. I may be back later on because Shayla wants to do her cereal videos that she has to do. So when I get her from school, we will probably come back and do some cereal videos for y'all. But I thank y'all for watching. Thumbs up, subscribing, and sharing. And I will see y'all later on. You're welcome, Heather. So y'all come back now, you hear? Bye, y'all. Bye, Lady AK.